Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play a bit more of Oriental Empires by Shining Pixel Studios. And in the last episode we've been using a lot of money to do war against the Ba in the south and also to modernize our empire. So now we're a bit in trouble, we're lacking a bit of money, it's going to be soon an issue. Yet I believe we're going to try to take Pingdu and we might just try to stop the war. We've got just a few turns to handle, then we'll be able to complete our let's say assignment, if I can say so. So let's take a look. Let's see, I've been doing it for the zoo, but I need to check with the queen. I need to... no, it's all done, so we might be fine. I don't think I need to stay at war with Ba very long. So maybe we just need to take Pingdu and I will just go back to peace, and we'll see if we are going to be able to recover enough money to keep going. I might even just ask my neighbors for money again to attack them, but I will just respect the truce anyway. So let's just take a look. We've got sword making, which is now available. So let's just check what we're going to be able to go for. It is... oh, it's done already. My mistake. I've been handling that before. Anyway, let's just take a look. We've got a bunch of things which are being built. I've got a court which is now in Jameng. I should be thankful for that because Jameng seems to be in trouble. We'll need to take a look at this quite quickly. We've got a bunch of granaries which are going to be ready for winter, so we should be a lot better with different towns here which are going to be much more resilient. A bunch more farms, and we've been winning a bunch of battles. So let's just take a look quickly at Jameng. There is a bunch of bandits which are just north of there. So, oh, it's quite high. And where is that? Oh no, it's just a population. For a second I thought it was the noble unrest, but it is not, it is a population. Anyway, let's just take a look. Food shortage is an issue, a big one. And let's take a look. What do we have? We've got already a granary. And we are lacking quite a bit of food, I believe. Yes, we are. So, how do I deal with that? I might want to do a bunch of farms, but it is going to be troublesome because I'm pretty high already in unrest. And if I add a bit more labor, it's going to be trouble. I've got nothing which is being built, so maybe the labor is going to be reduced greatly, which might be sufficient. And if I just ask them not to do anything, it might be fine. Do I want to maybe recruit a few troops to keep things in line? Nah. We're going to try to stick to that, and hopefully it will resolve itself in the next turn. Where are the dog run going? I think they might be at war with somebody, but I don't remember who. So let's just take a quick look here. So they are at war with the zoo and the Quen. No. Wait, yes, they are at war with the Quen. It seems to be pretty unnecessary. I don't know. Maybe, let's see, we've got a Fraternal Harmony Pact, which is going to last for 20 turns. Can I do something about this? Let's take a look. So, I need an agreement here. How much does it cost me to... no, it's not going to open. Information, nope. I might want to just get a bunch of information. And I could give them a bunch of information myself. Nah, not really. Okay, we cannot do much with this guy, so we'll just see about it later on. We're going to let them fight the queen a bit, and we'll see what's going to happen. Anyway, we've got a war to fight here, so I might be better. Oh wait, there is a bit of a... yes, better. Okay, so we've got our ally just over there. The Queen are going to be in trouble. I've got a bunch of artillery which are very, very handy, and quite a bit of units which are going to be a huge help for us. Oh, then... okay, it was already in motion. Okay, we're just going to call it a turn and we'll see what's going to happen. Let's take a look. So I think the Queen are going to attack first and then we'll attack again. So we've got a bunch of weapons which are going to fire on these walls. And should just make a little access for us. Seems to me they are just rebuilding the wall in between each turn. So... is it opened? Come on guys. I think it might be. Is there a hole in this wall? No, not really. Not yet at least. I've got a bunch of bowmen here, which might be helping. They've got fire arrow now because I've got the tech to do so. And is it opened? I think it is. So we're going to be able to send a bunch of units inside. I should have taken care of the bandits in Jiameng. It was a mistake not to do so. Okay, let's see. I've got a bunch of units which are attacking on these sides as well. And I did not pay attention to how much they were killing, but hopefully we are winning this fight. If we are not, I'm just going to send a bunch of reinforcement, which might be the right way to deal with this. Because we've got quite a fair amount of units. Blacksmen. Wait a sec. Whirlwind. What are these? I don't remember. Oh, it is our time to attack, so it's much better. We are not done yet. I just try to keep going. We've got, yes, it's working fairly well. Look at that. The units are just melting like ice in the sun. So they've got only 100 meds which are left. So let's take a look. I need to check this battle. Alright, so, fires. But we are not, no, and disease, but it is not of importance because we've got no city in there. Okay, so we've got a new market in Mianzhu, which is going to reduce a bit the amount of money I'm bleeding. We've got a new farm in Zhou. We are still looting Pingdu, so it's quite useful. And we've got 2 battle reports. There is one with the Queen, the first one, as they've been able to remove 100 units, and they lost 75, so it's still fine. And the second one, so we've been losing 62 units, and we've been removing 132, so it is quite good. They don't have so much units left. Maybe next turn we'll be able to take the city. Let's see if I can do something. I think I've got still maybe 1 turn of, let's say, tribute from my buddy's queen. So I might be still fine, but we are going to be in trouble then. So let's pay attention to what I can do here. Because I've got something to do here in Jiameng. Let's take a look. It seems unrest is decreasing thanks to the absence of labor here. But maybe I need to send a bunch of units to take care of the bandits. Can I get a bunch of cavalry guys next turn? So I might be willing to wait for this to happen, because I don't really want to remove my 2 units which are protecting the city. It's not too much, I believe. So we've got only a bunch of units, and they cannot really do us any harm yet. How is this guy going to attack the city of Yichui? There is no garrison here. It is going to be trouble. I could give a bit of money to my buddies, but I wonder. I don't think the Dogrong are going to be able to take the city anyway, with only these guys. At least I hope they won't. We'll see. If they were to obliterate the Queen, I might be maybe not at war all the time anymore. Okay, my settlers are in position. I might be willing to make this town happen. Is it a good idea? Let's just check. I've got 13 points of authority and I've got 10 settlements, so yes, it's definitely worth it. Let's go for it. Establish town of Cha. It is a bit in between of these 2 towns, but I think I might be willing to go for some kind of military town here. Okay, I've got a bunch of farms. I need to go completely on these. Got very little population yet. Let's just take a look. I need a granary, obviously. I need a market to trade with these 2 cities around. Oh, too little to trade. And for the caravanserai, it is going to cost me too much. Oh, wait a sec. Maybe if I remove that and just go for this caravanserai here, I might be able to trade far enough for us to... Is it too expensive? What's going on here? Oh, I need a bazaar. Okay, so I cannot do... Okay, so I won't be able to do it. I'm just going to go for the granary and we'll see where we go from there. I just want to get this done right away. Do I want to go for a bazaar? It's going to bring me very little money. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to be bringing nothing here. So, but it will be done. Now we're going to keep the money just in case. Alright. And meanwhile, maybe I should not do that this way. I should just try to expand my town close enough to these so I can size the gold, because I'm kind of interested with this. So we're going to go, and we might want to make a farm over there. It's going to take quite a lot of turns though. Is it wise? Maybe not for this one, but for this one I think we might want to try to expand here. There's only 3 little X here to reach the place, and it's going to give us a huge boost. If I was able to actually trade with this, it might be quite handy. 3 of these, 4 of these. It is the perfect spot. I need to protect this city. Let's go for one which is going to be a bit easier to do. Okay. Is there... Oh, I might have an idea here. I might want to actually add a little bit of an arbor here. It's not possible. Maybe not yet, but I've got... Oh, look at that. A gold pit. And here we've got a copper pit. I think I might want to do one of these. Maybe both. Oh, it's quite expensive. Let's just take a look at the other one. It's quite expensive as well. Okay, let's just change a bit. We are not going to do the granary yet, but we are going to go for the copper pit. It's going to generate a bit of money, and it's going to produce copper to trade. And then we'll go for the thing. This city seems to be very well placed. There is plenty of things we can actually build here. We've got a shrine, a monastery, and a pavilion here. We can do another one here. We've got gold. You know what, I might want to just wait a turn and just make the gold pit, so I could just size it and not think about it anymore. It's going to give us quite... Yes, 40, it's quite good. We'll just see. Do I need a bunch of units to protect the place? It might be wiser, but there is nothing for me to build it, because I do not have anything. Okay. Let's see. I don't even think I need any more units to deal with this. I think these are going to be reasonably useful here. I've got a bunch of bowmen which are now here, so I think it's good. Let's go for it. Let's take a look. The Queen are going to attack first. I'm not sure it's a good idea. It might be trouble for me if they were to take the city. The city of Pingdu seems to be quite good. I would prefer to size it for myself. Okay, hopefully they won't manage to kill them all. No, they didn't. Okay, so we should be fine. I think I killed more than 100 last time, so I should be able to... Wait a sec, isn't it my turn? It should be. Come on, guys. Ah, what happened? Did I not ask them to go for it? Oh, it is mine already. What did I do? I might have missed the battle. Anyway, let's just take a look. So, do I want to sack the settlement or to occupy it peacefully? Let's just take a look. It's not really worth that much. Yet I'm losing a lot of money currently, so it might be useful. What kind of building am I going to damage? I think I might want to sack the city so I can get a bit of money, and it's going to enable me to survive a bit longer. Alright, then what I should probably do is to go for peace, decrease the amount of troops I've got, and try to see the next turn without failing under the amount of money I need to keep things afloat. Okay, but now a siege granary, and it seems to me we've got a very good season here. We've got everything seems to be fine. Jamming should be a bit better. Slightly. I'm still going to recruit this unit so I can send it to take care of the bandits, so it can just reduce even more the heat. Meanwhile, let's see, what if I was to ask the bar to go for a little bit of peace? Would it be well received? Much weaker. I'm pretty sure they're going to accept the peace, so... Okay, let's try to see. Request audience here. Say a peace. I want a truce of 20 turns. They are willing to accept that. So in exchange, I can probably ask them to pay a bit. Let's take a look. I'm going to go and ask them to pay for 10 turns. I'm going to ask them to pay... no, too much. Maybe 250. No, too much. So 200. It's... I think they're relatively poor, so I do not want to ask for too much. Let's see what they're going to say. They're willing to pay 33 for... okay, it's better than nothing. I don't think they've got much more if they're proposing that little. So let's just go for it. It is a cheap piece, but it's going to enable me to stabilize my finance here, which is not that bad. Plus I'm going to resume trading, which is quite handy. It's going to decrease the amount of money I'm losing. Okay, no more war. Let's just remove all of these units, or at least most of them. I'm going to maybe keep a bunch of useful units, like let's say the whirlwind here, which is going to be handy if I go to war against them again. And we're going to keep the soldier as well. I'm going to... it is my hair here. Yes, he did not win so much. He's not really good at fighting, it seems. Okay, I'm going to send him to Pingdu for now. And we're going to remove... might want to keep the bowman as well. Meanwhile, I might want to remove all the cavalry units, which are not going to be of any use anymore. Alright, another one. Just try to reduce. It's not a very good... if I had the money I would just keep them, but I need to recover a bit. I will be in trouble quite soon. This one is going to go, because these units are gaining XP, but I cannot keep them. This is a shame, I know, but I cannot keep them. Let's just take a look at my other city. Maybe there is something I can do here to reduce... too many units? Probably yes. We are not at war anymore, so let's just remove all of these. I might want to keep just one to take care of the bandits here. And I might want to keep the... I think these ones are not too good. There is no armor stuff, so I'm going to remove them all. We'll try to do better units later on. Okay, so we are still losing 740. It's still too much. Let's see, what can I do to make things better? Do we have any road which is blocked by bandits? Oh, yes, it is the case. Yes, it is the case. Let's see, I've got... it is why I'm losing so much money. Let's see, this city should have maybe a second. Yes, let's go for this. And with these two units, I should be able to vanquish the only unit over there. And recover my trade routes between the Queen and my city of Zhou and Jiameng and Mianzhou, maybe. Kind of. Anyway, let's see. Do I have a truce with the Dog Wrong? Because I would prefer them not to attack me. I've got things to do right now. 20 turns, okay. It's about for 20 turns as well. Mingyu for 3 turns. Zhou, they're still hostile to us, so polite to the Queen, polite to the menu, and friendly to the Dog Wrong, and friendly to the Bao. Why are we friendly? We are fighting them so often. I don't know. Maybe I could try to make them my vassal as well. Let's see if it is possible. We offer them to become our vassal here. And in exchange, because we need to propose something in exchange, what do I want to give them back? Maybe I could just give them back Pingdu? Would they be willing? No, Pingdu, it's not sufficient. I'm not going to give them 2 cities though. If I was to give them back Langzong, it would be more than enough, but I'm not going to do that, do I? Let's say maybe Wuyang. Too little. Okay, we'll see a bit later. Maybe I could just try to convince them to do it. And are they willing to give their freedom away for money? I'm just checking. How much money? Okay, it's much more than what I've got. And what if I was to go for regular payments for 10 turns? I'm going to go with, let's say... Nah, not going to happen. It would just cost too much. 5,000 for 10 turns. Each turn 5,000. Nope, not going to happen. Okay, guy, I'll just conclude that. It's just not going to happen. No, maybe later. It's not that expensive. I could just try to size 2 more towns and give them away, but I don't want to fragilize the integrity of my kingdom yet, and Langzhong and Pingdu are not too bad. See, it's just working very well here. Okay, so now I need to focus on something very important. I need to try to make my realm a bit more stable in its finance here. So, let's see. I'll check something here. I want to see. Can I actually build something on these X? Not really. And am I lacking much food here? Not yet, but soon. I could maybe try to repair a bunch of these farms which might be damaged. Oh, not this one. I need to keep progressing here. Let's see if I can do something different. I'm building these, but I might want to focus on expanding on lands which are still, which are not mine yet. Like these, but these are going to take too much turns. Let's take a look at Zitong. It seems to be much more stable. Oh, nice. And let's go for these 2 for now. I'm not going to push too hard here. Pingdu, it's too early. Oh, I've got plenty of farm to actually build here. Okay, 24 turns, it's a bit of a stretch. Let's keep going. Jiameng, still lacking food, yes, quite a bit. But maybe, I did not check, but did we take care of the bandits? I think we might have. Anyway, let's just take a look. I could do a farm over there. Yep, and I've got a few more over there. Okay. Yet I was speaking about the unrest of the peasant here, so I should just do 1 for 2 turns. It might be more than enough. Mianzhu is all fine. Let's just see if we can expand a bit further. Yes, we've got a bunch of lands over there, so let's just try to go that way. Not too bad. Oh, wait a sec, I've got something interesting here. So maybe I'm going to remove this one, and we're just going to go for these 2 to begin with. Do we have more important area we could just actually size? Not so much. Let's go back to Wuyang. Wuyang cannot expand much more for now, but we can still do a bunch of farms here. Okay. And Zeo is fine as well. And do we have any resource to extract? I'm going to size this land just in case it would push a bit further. And we might want to go for this one as well. Don't want to push in the mountain too much for now. I want to spend money on this. Yeah, they would prefer to get the... Oh, we're going to go for this one. Bridge is not a good idea. It's going to take me 16 turns. Maybe not a good idea at all, because it's going to take too much time to give me something back here. So not possible yet. We'll just try to keep expanding and we'll see where we go from then. Okay, look at, there is plenty of land I can actually size. We've got 2 over there. I'm at 45% unrest, so it's not too good. Yet we've got 2 farms we could build over there to link our territory together. Would be nice. Let's see, Yichang. It's all good. All the farms are going to be very difficult to build, except these 2. Oh, we've got resource a bit further. It's a bit too far though. Not this one though. Is it possible to get it from there? I'm not sure. I don't think so. So we might want to ask for these guys to progress a bit that way. I might even want to maybe remove the forest here. I'm not sure. We'll see a bit later. Chengdu is very stable. It's one of my best cities, so I might want to keep advancing here. We've got plenty. Oh, maybe I should just expand even more. Where do I want to expand most? I think I might want to do that this way, so I could make a link between these. There's so much trading which is happening all around the city and stuff. Let's go for these. Expand over there as well. Oh, wait a sec, I might be willing to go much further that way instead. So I could link it to Zhejiang. I need to check how my roads are walking, because these are probably a mess. And these cannot go for much further. Can I actually remove the trees over there? I might be willing to do so. Yes, we're going to do it. Okay, all is fine. I think we might be good. Let's take a look. We've got... Oh, I completely forgot about these guys over there. And I still need to take the city of Qian here. But we'll do that a bit later. So... we need to also think about the jade which is over there. I think it might be useful to give us a few more transactions to do with our neighbors. Still, let's keep going. We got more to do. How is Jiameng? Still fine. Well, losing a bit of population, but it's not such a big deal. It's even, I think, better for us, as we cannot actually just sustain the needs of this city. And these guys, are they moving toward our city? I think they might. These also, okay, all is good. So let's just call it a turn. Okay, let's see, we've got a battle happening just north of Jiameng. It is just bandits, but if we were to remove them, it would just give us maybe something to go on. Okay, they are quite dead now. At least they are moving away. And our trade routes are much better now. So do we have now money which is flowing back to the... I will see a bit later. Nope. Seems kind of fine. We did not gain so much. But these routes are back. Let's take a look. I don't want to see the unrest. I want to see... Oh, interesting. Didn't know I could be able to do that. Let's take... And if I just click... okay, no, I know that. Okay, I should just definitely take a look at my roads to see what's happening, because I believe Ara might be unable to trade as much as others because of the lack of roads. This one is done. We've got the siege colony in Seika now, so we are going to be able to handle much more turns. Oh, not cool. Look at that, we've got thunder and stuff. It's going to destroy the harvest. I think we might expect a bit of unrest here. Oh, we're getting crowded. Not cool. Okay, let's go through a quick run of our cities, but seems not to be good. We've got 3 turns for Pingdu to be available for buildings. Jiameng is kind of alright, seems to be not completely under the clouds, so there is not so much thunder which is happening here. And we've got enough food to... Yes, nice. And now we're growing again. Oh, was it not Chengdu which was growing? I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. Let's keep things going that way. I think we don't really want to move things too quickly. I had a town to take north, but I don't really want to bring the trebuchets, the ballista or whatever it is, from Pingdu too quickly. I think it was called Whirlwind. Yes, it is. And it is not going to be possible for me to just send it all the way north. I could though. Take some time, but I'm at peace for now, so I don't really intend to go at war with the bar for a bit, if possible. So my best shot would be to take this city, which is not too difficult to take, I think. So what if I was to send the army? I'm going to go that way. North. I wonder. I could send these 2 already. Yeah, they need to rest a bit. I'm going to keep my son over there. And we're going to take the regular army with us. Do I want to wait for the next turn to come, because there seems to be lacking quite a bit of efficiency here. They need to rest a bit. Okay, we're going to wait a few turns. When they're going to be rested, I could just turn this one already. Do we have a general in Chengdu? Yes, we do. We've got nobody in Lanzhong. I think I need to keep a general in the south just in case. So let's just bring these 2. we don't need whirlwind to actually handle any kind of siege. Bowman, yes, but whirlwind, no. Okay, let's take a look at our research. If possible, are we going to finish something soon? Brick-faced wall, tricolor ceramics, no. Maybe a bit of gunpowder in 2 turns, which might be useful. But until then, not so much. Okay. Let's take a look at our money here, because there is a bit of trouble here. I'm bringing a lot less money than I should. What am I doing? Building upkeeps are quite high. That much. If it was only the case of these, I could easily handle the thing. But the army is just killing me here. Maybe I should just remove troops from other city, but you know, I feel like I should keep a few units just in case. Yet we're going to... I'm just going to do something different. We're going to remove a bunch of units in each city, and hopefully it will be sufficient to prevent us from going in the bad side of our balance. Landong, I'm going to remove these guys? I don't know. Can I produce my own bowmen here? Nope, so it's going to be easier to produce a bunch of militia to protect them. So I'm just going to remove the guys with the axe. Okay. Let's take a look at... I'm going to keep people in Myanzu, it's too useful. But maybe I could remove a bunch of people from other cities. What is this one here? Oh, what are they doing here? Plus it seems to be quite good, but I don't know why they are out there. I've got a bunch which were fighting the bandits, which I might want to pursue again. Good, but it is not what I need to do right now. Okay, let's just remove this. I could just bring them back to Zitong. Why do I have no people in Zitong? Oh, maybe these guys were in Zitong and they chased bandits. I'm still going to remove these horsemen here to reduce a bit the amount of money I'm bleeding. Yet we might find some more units to remove. Let's see. I can use these units, which are going to be a little bit less expensive. Per turn it's going to cost me 30 instead of 35, I think. Yes, it is the case. Yet I'm not going to do it right now. Let's just remove one of these. Each time I'm gaining 35, so I might be able to reduce this quite a bit. And in Yicheng seems to be all fine, so there's no need for, as I said, to have too many units to protect it. So I'm going to keep the bowmen because I might not be able to produce them myself. Not really. So we're just going to remove the axemen. Alright. So we are still a bit in trouble, but not too much. Let's see, do we have other units which are just lying around? Kind of. Not so much. Jiameng, I need to keep the units here because, you know, there is a bit of unrest which is happening, so I cannot really expect to survive this without that. Seika, it isn't really too many units to have, just 3 units to protect the capital. I don't know. And these 2 units, do I need 2 to chase these guys? Not really. I'm going to introduce 1-2 pieces. Okay, good. So now I've got maybe 7 units which are going to... Oh, not that bad. Not that bad. It's not really good, but it's not that bad. Okay, let's go for next turn. Got a little battle which is happening here. Nothing really important. Just fighting a bunch of bandits. Okay, I was speaking about the town north. Maybe I should just send the army there. They've got very little units, so with whatever I've got, it might be sufficient enough to take care of them. So we've got a settler in Landong. Why is it that we've got a settler? Did I ask for a settler? No, it is possible to make one. Okay, my mistake. Then we've got these new one, which is not around here. Got a new silk weaver in Langzong, which is... Oh, why are we just increasing so much? What's going on here? I think we might have lost one of our partner here. We are not receiving any tributes anymore. What's going on? What did we lose? Income. The income is still not too much, but it seems the building upkeep have risen a bit, maybe 300 or something. And the army is just too high. Our trade routes are still high. I think our issue here is that the agriculture is suffering because of the weather here. So we are receiving a lot less money than we should. So I need to minimize each we are taking, and I will hopefully recover when the weather is going to be better. Okay, let's see. So no more army. I cannot handle anything else. If it is not mandatory, I need to remove it. Okay, no more of these. We are just going to keep the bowmen. Alright. Let's see. Wuyang. Just remove this unit. We don't really need any units to keep the peace in Wuyang because there is no unrest. It's pretty much the same in Cha. But maybe... How is London? Yeah, 5%. I'm just going to remove the bowmans. Come on, why am I not able to click this properly? I don't know. Strange. What if I get a bit closer? Oh, it's working again. Okay. So, no more bowmans. I've got walls and stuff, but I never feel at ease with these out of the way. We'll just recruit units. Let's just not... Nope. Okay, Pingdu, is it better? Still 2 turns, I think. Yes, 2 turns. And... Landong is all good. Jamang is a bit better. Mianzu, I keep units here. I'm not going to move them away. I would definitely like to remove units from Jamang. Wuyang is without units. Zio is not really good here. What's going on here? Food shortage is quite important. And it is probably because of the weather. I don't know how much this weather is going to last. It's not saying anyway. I might be able to remove a bunch of units here. Don't need both. Okay, just 1 unit. Pretty high. Nope, not going to remove that. Okay, so how do I gain a bit of money to fix everything here? These units, how much are they costing? 20 only? I don't really want to remove these because blue units, you need to pay for these to be built, so I'm going to lose too much money if I do that. Chengdu, I did not check Chengdu. I've got a bowman and a general. It's not too much. I think I need to keep these. Zero, on the contrary, needs maybe to remove these units. It's not really mandatory for me to have these. Okay, so how much can I expect here? Not cool. Hopefully I will survive that when the weather is going to be better. Let's just let's call it a day. It's very bad for us. Without money, we are in trouble. We cannot expect to help our friends, which are at war with the dog wrong. And how much? Oh, wait a sec. We can both profit from these. Okay, so the queen wants to be to learn some information and to give us a bunch of information. We are going to exchange. It's all good for us. Okay, it seems the money is going to be a bit better. Yes, we need to be careful about the collapsing and stuff. Oh, our leader died. And we've got the heir which has been... So Changbei is now dead. And now Jiaru is our new leader. He's not very good. Oh, come on, authority is -3. It is quite an issue now, because we've got too many towns compared to our authority. I've got 12 settlements and I've got 9 in authority, which is pretty bad. It's not going to work well with the fact that I've got a lack of money, which is important here. Wait, I'm searching for an extra immortality. Oh, they find something else. Okay. Anything which is going to give me authority is good, because I will not survive long if I... Okay, now I use 5 arrows. Culture is not going to save me here. What do I want to go for? What am I actually researching here? Oh, boats? Yes, I might. Yet it is not what we are looking for. Okay, I think I'm going to go for this if we were to go in battle soon. Yet, let's take a look. Are we researching something which is going to be helpful here? I think we might. Wait, it's not going to. 3 turns we're going to get that, but it's not what we are looking for. Let's see. Authority by 1, not sufficient. Oh, we are going to be in trouble. By 1. Okay, so I can get 1 authority in 14 turns or 1 authority in 11 turns. It's going to be too long. I might want to go for it anyway, but it's not going to be sufficient. Let's go for it. It might save our kingdom. Or I could just give a few towns to my buddies, which might be win-win here. What if I was to give Pingdu to my good buddy of the Queen Empire? They've got only 1 town, they're at war with the dog wrong. Or I could give Yicheng. Yicheng, it's not it is our best town. It is a bit far. It is not within the realm. What are we getting here? It is quite remote. It is not such a small town. There is never any trouble here. I'm a bit unhappy of to give it away, but it would reduce the amount of danger for us. Or I could try to trade Pingdu for money. I wonder. Pingdu is just a much bigger town, I think. Yes, it's much bigger. We're going to recover it in 1 turn. It might give us a bit of money. Yet... well, Tribal Authority is going to be an issue. Suffer noble unrest and possible revolt. It is not something I'm looking forward to. Oh, okay, happiness is quite high, so I might be able to survive this. Okay, we'll just try to survive through this. Oh, badly are we going to be hurt by the next turn. Oh, it seems to me agriculture is going back to normal, which is quite good. Still, it is not sufficient. Do we have still area which are being hurt by the weather? Not too much, so now I need to try to be even more cautious here. Is there more thing I can actually... we've been able to clear this area here. So we can probably just take this one and going to give us the fishing spot here. Nice. And meanwhile, can we size this area? I did not even check yet. No, it's too far. It's a bit too far. Let's go back to normal. And let's see. Oh, Seika is in trouble. What's going on with Seika? Iron rests. It is because of the labor. What are we building here? Okay, we've got still one farm which is going to be built in 2 turns, so it might be fine. And what else do we have here? Is it only labor? Yes, it is only labor, so it should resolve itself in 2 turns. And where are our werewolves here? Are they on the way? They should be in jamming at some point, but no, they are still there. Advancing slowly but surely. Pingdu, let us send these 2 units to jamming also. Alright. I'm pretty sure it is a bad time to take another city. Oh. Look at that. It seems to me the queen took Tongliao on the west here. And they want Cha. No, I'm not going to give Cha. Cha is the perfect city for us. We are obviously not going to give Cha. I'm pretty agreeing with that, but it is not something we are going to do. Cha is too much of a good city. I might be willing to give something else instead, though. Come on, another town, not this one. Let's see. I'm just going to say nope. Oh, is there another offer? I'm still not going to agree to that. Let's just decline here. Not disappointed, but I'm keeping Cha. Got a bunch of new farms. And oh, it's Pingdu now. Oh, look at that, we're going to get more money. Nice. 2 wool per turns, good. Let's take a look. Okay, all is fine for now. This city is going to bring us a bit of money. Might want just not to move too much and to wait for things to happen. What city could I give to my good buddies? Gwen. Don't really want to make them too strong though. I've got slightly bit too... Wait a sec. It's quite high now. Now we're going to remain still for 1 more turn. Since the labor is going to decrease and will be... Okay, it seems to me the Queen are dealing with Dogrong quite well. Did they? No, my city of Cha is still there. Let's take a look. To make a wall to defend the place, I just need money, that's all. And I've got none. Oh, authority is getting a bit higher. Is my leader getting better? Let's take a look. He's in Pingdu, I think. Yes, he is. And is he any good? Oh, authority seems to be getting better. Yeah, it is still not good. We're going to send him to the capital. It seems to be fitting. And then we'll see where we go. Okay, let's call it done. So many armies just roaming the place. Alright, let's see. A bunch of new farms. Okay, so now we are done with the farm. Is there no more farm which are being built? No, it seems to be alright. Okay, good. So now we should be recovering from the labor service soon. Because we are not building anything else. No, we are not. There is no farm which is cooking here. We've got nothing to destroy, nothing to build. All is fine. Alright. Meanwhile, where is my army? I've got my siege weapon over there, I've got my army behind. We might even want to gather them to 0. Alright. And then we'll just send them to Quan when we can. Not now, because I'm lacking authority. Okay, we are slowly recovering. 300, it's not very good, but it is better than nothing. Let's keep going. Not doing much, but I cannot do much more for now. I need to see the unrest decreasing in Seika. Okay, we got a new heir. Good news. It might make the kingdom a bit better. Alright, let's not move too much here. So where is the new heir? He's already in town. So he might be the one which is going to keep the city of Seika safe. He's quite good. Okay, he's the one which is going to take care of Seika. Meanwhile, where is the other one? He might be willing to go back to Pingdu or Langzong, I'm not sure. Which one is a bit bigger city of both? Okay, I need to get a bit closer here. Okay, so Landang is 82 people here, and Pingdu here is... okay, Landang seems to be bigger. Do we have good walls in here? Not so much. Yet, we are able to produce... okay, not so much good units here. Just take a look back to... okay, we're just going to go through a quick run here. Okay, so all seems to be kind of fine. These a bit high though. What's going on in the labor service? So we need to finish with these farm soon. Do we have any farm which is being built? Not so much. I think it's temporary here. So where is my... it's just for that. So I can send him in Landang instead. Seems to be a better idea. Got already a leader in Chengdu, so I don't really need to have any more. I could send him to Jiaming as well, though. It's a very important city. There is a lot of trading which is happening there. I think. Yes, there is a lot of trading which is happening there. Which city is bringing me the most money? Seika is quite high. Chengdu is higher. Z is quite high as well. Let's take a look. Z, it is mostly taxes, so it's not really trade. And Landong is quite... oh, it's really high. Okay, it's a good choice. I'm going to bring the leader in Landong and we'll see what we can do here. I don't want to lose cities which are very important for our finance here. So what are we researching here in power? And is it really the right thing? So if we were to research this, we would be able to research then giant crossbows. We've got also triple giant crossbows. These are crazy. And we've got beehive rocket launch. What are these? Okay. Let's see. Plenty of good things. But it seems to me I need to focus on these if I want to fix my economy. So yes, right through this area. Oh, can I? No, I cannot research it yet. What do I need to do before? I think I just need to reach a place. I've got a few research to go through and it will be fine-ish. Is there anything which is blocking here? No, I've got them all. I just need to keep progressing here. Alright. Let's see, do we have more things to take care of? Not really. Oh! Zhongyi, I don't really know these guys well, so I bid for. I cannot build anything yet. City of Cha. I would definitely like to increase the size of it, but I cannot. Need to hurry to get this mine. All the Stogrong are going to size it, which is not something I want to let them do. So let's just advance. Okay, there is a battle here. It's a battle of Sharingal between my good buddy the Queen and the dog Wrong. And oh, wait a sec, look at these. Oh, I hope they've got good units too. They've got noble cavalry and bad units, so I don't know what they're going to do here. It seems to be quite... could be a draw or something. 3 farms. Seika, is it getting better? Yeah, it seems to be decreasing slowly. It is, yes, mostly about the labor service. Alright. Z is getting lower. Not so much. That's going to resolve itself as well. Nothing is being built. All is fine. We still need to wait. Oh, look at that. The money seems to be getting a bit higher, which is quite cool for us. We just need to bring a bit more and we'll be able to build the mine. The first one. We've got 4 to build here. Maybe 5 with the copper. And it's going to give us quite a bit of money if you compare to the size of the city. I need also to begin to do a bit of trading here. Do we have the bazaar already? I do. Not, I do not. No mistake. And do I want to build it right away? Maybe not. We're just going to build these things first. I need to keep the money for size it quickly. Okay, my 2 units are sooner in 0. Is it sufficient? I think yes, it is more than sufficient to send these 4 units to take 0. Not 0. 0 is mine already. To take Quan. Yet, I was going that way. It's a shame I cannot spend much right now. I need to keep the money. Alright, so let's see. We've got a bunch of units here. Dogrong are not going to win that. I think they might lose Sharingal. There's no garrison here. And the Queen seems to be advancing quite well. We've got a good harvest. And we are now at 1000, which is quite cool. It is not sufficient yet. Oh, and my heir is getting even better. Look at that. He's an amazing leader. It's a shame I've got another one in between. A good harvest here. Z is at 40, it's getting much better. I should have checked Seika. Oh wait, Seika was there. Okay, it's getting better. Good. And we are going to recover more money now. 2 new farms. I should definitely check how much food I'm producing right now. Okay, so this city is fine-ish. Let's keep going. So, yep. Okay, for now it seems to be all good. Oh, nice. We've got even a bit more. But we are not really producing so much more, so I need to be careful. Z is producing quite a bit. But most of the towns are just producing what they are consuming. They're not producing much more. So it is still fairly easy to be in trouble. Okay, next turn I should be able to make the mine. Hopefully nobody will just steal it. Oh, 2 battles. There is one here in Sharingal, and we've got another one in Ishui here, which seems to be turning against the dog Wrong. So it seems the noble unrest is not too high. I think I'm still able to manage everything. Oh, I've been gaining, I think, 1 authority point, so it might be why. Okay, now I've got enough to build these mines, so let's take a look. I cannot build one over there, but I can build one over there. And it's going to cost me a bit, but still. 8 turns, not too much. Let's go back. Can I advance a bit further? Because I will need to get this mine done. 12 turns. Okay, why not? And I could probably build something else, but I'm just going to wait for next turn. I will also need to add a bunch of walls, just in case. The Queen are definitely good warriors. I should just remain on their good side, just in case. They're not that strong, but they are handling the situation well. Okay, so this one should be useful. Let's take a look. What was I gaining with that? Let's see what's this one here. It's going to increase ceramic trade by 25%. It is good for us. And okay, we're going to keep going with that. And I need to also build a bunch more of these ceramic producer. Okay, we've got a bit more money here. I think I might be able to actually build the copper pit as well. So city is not producing much money right now, but with 40 from the gold mine plus 20 from the copper mine is going to boost greatly the economy here, I believe. But they are going to grow a bit unsatisfied here because the labor is going to be very hard here. I think I might want to at some point make something to manage the unrest. It's a bit early though. I might want to go for granary, so alright. Okay. Let's see. I still want to capture Quian here, but my leader is not good enough. I'm going to gain authority soon, I think, not here. Let's just take a look. Book of Rights. It is going to happen in just 4 turns. It's going to take maybe more for me to take the city, so we're going to send them right away. Wait a sec. Strength. Okay, they need to recover a bit. I wonder if they are just recovering from each turn or not. I'm going to check that. We're going to move them next turn. I'm going to see if it is going to go from 27 to more. They are definitely going to take the city. I'm not sure Dogrong are going to survive this fight. Okay, so let's just check again my soldiers. Ah, they're not recovering. Don't know why. Okay, don't really care. I'm just going to send them all north. Wait a sec. Oh, come on. It's too late. Should have done that earlier. Okay, so it's going to be a bit easier. We're going to send these troops to Seika. This can protect the capital, and that will be all for now. It's saving me a war. Yet, I was looking forward to take Quan. It's a shame. Might have other chance to do so, though. Meanwhile, let's see. We've got enough money to keep pushing here. This city should be better, so we're going to also build a wall just in case. And do I want to add a bunch of troops? I cannot. I will need to probably weaponsmiths, artillery camp. What do I want to go for? Oh, I knew there was some civilian building here. Bazaar. Caravanserai, yes, but we need the bazaar first, I think. Yes, we need the bazaar. There is much to do here. We're going to build it, and then we'll see where we go. Because if we are to make copper, we'll need to trade it, and the bazaar will be useful. Okay, so maybe I should just try to use a bit of the money I've got here to fix a bunch of cities which are in need of things. Zero maybe might need some more. It's not producing much money here, and most of it is coming from taxes, so the trading is not working well. Yes, Caravanserai, this is what we are looking for. Got no more money then, so thanks to this city I should be able to trade with the zoo. Okay, it's not such a bad idea that these guys took the city. Maybe with the Caravanserai I could be able to trade with these guys, and we could begin to trade with the Zoo Empire, which seems to be something I wanted to do for a long time. So maybe it's going to work anyway. Can I maybe build a little road? No, not here. I'm just doing stupid things. Let's go for the if I was to maybe build a road which was going to go that way, could I cross them? Nah. I don't know how I'm going to cross this. Oh, maybe by sea. There is a bit of... Yes, it might be possible. Maybe I could just try to do harbor here. Yes, it's possible. I could just build one over there. Oh, over there. I wonder. Okay, let's just go for it halfway here. Okay, too expensive for this turn, but I might be doing it next turn. Alright. Okay, there is still a siege which is happening in Triangle. And it seems not to be going well for the dog wrong. They are just melting. Okay, let's see. I still cannot. Maybe if I was to build one of these temples, I could actually be able to size a bit more land and keep progressing. So let's take a look. This one is going to increase peasant happiness. Oh, it is quite good. We've got another one which is going to increase. Okay, so this area, if I just build these two, this one is not too expensive, but this one is a bit more. These are going to produce enough protection against unrest. So I might be willing to go for a bench. Still, it's going to cost me a bit of money too. Oh, this one is expensive. Maybe I should just check my other city to see if I can actually... there's a disease in land zone. I'm going to check the city just to see if I can build a bunch of temple to keep things easy. Jiameng tend to be a city which is having issues, but there is no possibility to make temples here, so it won't happen. Let's just check with Seikazan. Is there any mountain around? Not too much. I cannot build any temple around. It is a shame. It would have been useful. Which city is... Maybe Z. They tend to be in trouble sometime, but in this there is a bit of space. What can I do with this? Noble happiness, I don't really care. This one, pretty much the same. All these pavilions are just not going to help me in any way. Yicheng is never in trouble. Chengdu. All is fine. I think I just made a mistake at the beginning. I should not have done the edict, which was called Well-Filled System. It's giving me a bit of unrest for the peasant, and it is something I don't really want because I'm always in trouble with them. But the noble, I can actually just... it's a shame I cannot cancel it. Do I have any other kind of edict which would just change the way of this one? Let's say central bureaucracy, self-criticism. Nah. Locket nobles, I could gain 2 authority. Going to it's not too bad, huh? It's not costing much. It's going to increase the noble unrest, but I don't really care. 20%, I've got 0 all the time. Give me a... I don't really need this, do I? Do we have something more important to do? Like, maybe... No, it's going to cost me money each turn. I cannot handle that. Nope, not possible. Too expensive. Too expensive. The only thing which is really interesting is this one. I should have used it earlier, but it's too late. Let's just go back here. Alright. And I think we are not going to go much further today. We are going to... we'll just take the other mine later on. I hope they are not going to pick it up with Sharingal. I could try to declare war on the Dogrong and size it for myself, but my troops are just too far, so it's not going to happen. I might be able to ask the Queen to give it to me against money if I manage to get enough money to do so. Yet I might be able to size a bunch. We'll see. Maybe they're not going to progress fast enough. I could do a bunch of farm in the mountain. We'll see. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. and I'll see you next time, guys. Have fun!